Kuame Eugene is about to leave Lynx, and if he does, his career will die.
Jaisa, I want Lynx Entertainment.
So he's not leaving Lynx, but I already planned to say that at the intro, so I've said it. But yeah, he made a tweet saying I tried to say I go stay, but something Sironipa. And so people thought he was leaving Lynx, and they were pulling out Guru's old tweet saying that if he leaves Lynx, his career will not be able to maintain the hype. And I've been wanting to make a video about Lynx for a while now, about this whole thing called the Lynx curse. Now let's be honest, Kuame Eugene has not had a great 2022 musically, because ever since Kuame Eugene came out, every year he has had at least 4 smash hits. From that time when he was smashing Ahofe Patri in Angela, and all the way to now. That's what people are saying. I have no evidence that he was smashing Ahofe Patri, but from that time to now he has had a lot of hits.
What about for hug?
It's overnight, I mean.
So yeah, this is Kuame Eugene.
And no doubt, Lynx is the biggest label in Ghana. Ever since Kuame Eugene joined Lynx, his career has been going into the sky, and his fashion sense has been going all the way under the sea. Like, Kuame Eugene's career and his fashion sense go in the opposite direction. And that's not a new thing. And actually, I want to make a video defending Kuame Eugene's fashion sense. If you want to see that video, put it in the comments below, and I will make that video. Because there are things people don't understand about Kuame Eugene's fashion, and I want to explain it to you guys.
You can see how rugged the outfit is, right?
So for years now, people have been talking about this Lynx curse. And what people have been saying is that whenever an artist leaves the Lynx label, Richie, who's the head of the label, takes their picture to a juju man for the juju man to do things on them so that their career will not go on after they have left the label. That's what people have been saying. That's not what I've been saying. I don't have any evidence of that, but it's out there. You know, if you're Ghanaian, you've heard it somewhere before.
Me, as I'm sitting here. If I knew how to get juju, can you think I'll be working hard like this?
And if those people who have been saying it say that I'm lying, then they can sue me. But Lynx cannot sue me because I don't have any evidence that it is true. I'm just saying it based on what I heard people say. Please, nobody has said that. I'm just joking. Please, let's be guided. But there's still that general conversation that when somebody leaves the Lynx label, their career goes down. Looking at artists like Asem, OJ Black, Easy, Mzvee, Ziggy. Back in the 2010s, these people ruled. They didn't just rule, they ruled the airwaves. Like, yo, when Asem came out, people were saying he was going to be Sarkodie's competition. Especially when he dropped this banger.
Go.
Bro, that beats top 5. Okay, don't even talk to me. I don't want to hear anything else. Top 5.
Doubts my eyes blinking. I'm shining with a silver lining. I don't just rap, there's a skin to my rhyming.
That song was supposed to be a diss song to Sarkodie and the whole Tema squad.
The wait is over. No more weight on my shoulders. I'm about to F you up. Bent over. Africa's very own Hove.
The guy was Africa's very own Hove, bro. Take me back to that time. Nah, don't take me back. I was in junior high school at that time. Fuck that. I don't want to go back there. I love the music of that time, but fuck school. I don't want to go back.
Play better shows.
His first big song was the one that children couldn't sing. You know that part?
Give me blow.
If you are not Ghanaian, please put it in the comments below, and my Ghana people will explain to you why children cannot sing that part. Bro, the beat again, bro. Richie, what was that guy smoking at the time? Like, when you hear that, everybody went fucking crazy. I was in class 5 at the time, and when that song dropped inside the jumps room at the fanfare, oh, Jesus Christ. I still don't want to go back. Fuck that time. But yo, we used to park, bro. Yo, we're children, bro. We're children doing all those things. Hey, we've done things before. Shouts to everybody I went to primary and JHS with. Crazy time.
And play better show.
Basically, Asem was the king of the radio at the time. He was so talented, he had that swag. And then he left Lynx, and then all of a sudden, nobody heard from him anymore. Until recently, when he came back from social media, and from that time he came back till now, there has been a weather channel coming that we have never seen.
Weather channel coming soon. Yeah.
What we got instead of the weather channel was a sports channel.
This is Asem Sports, and the unpredictability and the drama. Biggest transfer news this weekend is the flying Welshman, Gareth Bale. The free kick had a bend on top of a bend, and it bended down and it bended up. It's like magic.
Yes, that's Asem giving you live updates on sports. You can check out his Instagram page if you want to know what's happening in sports, if you haven't already seen it on YouTube or Twitter. Maybe you want your childhood music hero to tell you about sports, you can check out Asem's Instagram. One of the most embarrassing ones to me was Ziggy, because Ziggy had like one big hit song.
Hey.
So I say 2 because he had that song with Easy. Yeah, that song with Easy, but that song wasn't very big. No, I think Amanda was also big. He had that Amanda song with that Amanda dance that people were dancing like girls.
Everybody, let me see you do Amanda. Yeah, let me see you do Amanda.
Yeah, that song was big. But You Say Wetin was huge. Once again, it was the beat that. Hey bro, You Say Wetin would have been a huge TikTok song now. It still can be, okay? You guys should do your job. The TikTok influencers, bring back You Say Wetin because it's the perfect TikTok song.
If you look at me, I will dance like a butterfly. So dance like
everybody. We have listened to some things in this country. Ziggy left Lynx and then we didn't hear from him again. And then when he came back, every song he made, he was saying You Say Wetin in the song. Like bro, you don't have any more lyrics. I swear, bro. Every song I heard from him after that, you always say You Say Wetin. Yeah. It was a moment in time. Move on. Write more lyrics.
1, 2, 3.
One of the people who did quite well even after she left Lynx was
Easy, baby. Easy, baby.
Easy had a great run at Lynx. When there was a big song, the music video was shit, by the way. I don't know how much the money they spent on that thing. That music video was crap. But the song was big. This is also a perfect TikTok song. Like one of those ones where they are changing their clothes or doing some transition. Yo, Lynx Entertainment is sleeping on a lot of TikTok hits. They could reactivate these songs. Like Chris Brown did Under the Influence, and now he has shot a video for the song after 3 years. My favorite Easy song was One Girl, the one she did with Richie. Oh my god, that song.
Love you every day cause you're that one girl. You're that one girl.
Oh, this is emotional. I'm emotional. Now Easy left Lynx, her career also went down, but then she came back again with that song she did with Mr. Easy.
I decry. First time when I see your face.
But that song with Mr. Easy was 5 years ago, and from that time to now, she hasn't had like a smash again. That song has like 8 million views on YouTube right now, over 8 million views. After that, she hasn't had a song as big as that till now. And then Mzvee came along with 2 other girls. Nobody knows why they didn't stay together, but Mzvee is the one who stayed at Lynx. And at some point, every young Ghanaian boy had a crush on Mzvee, okay? They might not admit it, you might not admit it, but it's true. And I'm sure she has driven a lot of sales for Vaseline and baby oil. Mzvee also had an incredible run. She had a hit after hit after hit, was at the top and even got nominated for a BET award. Mzvee had a song with Shatta Wale called My Everything, and whenever I'm on the N1 road, no matter what, if I'm walking, I'm in the car, whatever it is, that's the only song I play, okay? Whenever I listen to her singing,
I will give you my everything. I'm giving you all of my heart and my time.
It just takes me into the future to our wedding day where we are exchanging our vows to live together forever. I don't know why, but when I'm on that road, I listen to that song, it puts me in a certain space. Like Mzvee Akasa, she's my soulmate, but she doesn't know. She doesn't know it yet.
I am bringing out the emotional side.
All of a sudden, she wasn't at Lynx anymore. Why? They said she was going through depression and all that stuff.
Speaking of depression, how did you know you were depressed?
Oh, it got to a point where I just was deeply sad and angry most of the time.
Some people said she was pregnant. Some other people too were saying that the cats at Lynx Studios were getting missing. I don't know how true that is, but that's what some people were saying. And they said Davi was eating the cats, and so they had to let her go. These are all rumors that people were you know, throwing around.
And I want to cry.
I'm sorry.
Some people too were saying that she was eating Kidi's floats without permission. And whenever he buys floats, she'll take one and won't ask. And when he puts Don Simon in the fridge, she'll drink it without permission. These are all things that I was hearing at the time. You understand? And I have no evidence that this is true, but once again, these are rumors that people were throwing around. I hope people know that I'm joking though. And the same thing, she went quiet, but she's back now and she's doing quite well. Like, not as big as she used to be when she was at Lynx, but she's doing okay. I really liked her last album, but then again, I'm very biased because I'm a huge Mzvee fan. Like, that one I can't even explain. I'm a huge Mzvee fan, so maybe I'm being biased, but I really like her last album. But yo, really, Mzvee has some bangers. Like, you guys remember that Hold Me Now song? The video?
I just a shot me at the killer. Like a midwife, me, I deliver. Oh Lord, I'll be cooking for dinner. Me, I don't stop. Sit on the bicycle, boy, me, I don't stop riding.
Oh, sexy, sexy Mzvee, the subject of so many dreams. Let's continue. Alright, so in a few seconds, I'm about to say that Mzvee was the last person to leave the label. But it wasn't Mzvee, it was Dopenish. But I forgot because they were there for like 2 seconds. So, you know, nobody really remembers that they were there. But they were there and they left. Alright. let's move on. So Mzvee was the last person who left, and now there's the rumors that Kuame Eugene is leaving. But he's not leaving, he just signed a deal with Empire. So Empire will probably be handling distribution and all those things, you know, all the things they did for Black Hole, hopefully they do for Kuame Eugene too. Because the kind of thing they're doing for Black Sherif, insane. But when everybody thought he was leaving, there was that conversation that if he leaves, his career will die. And so we have to answer the question, is there a Lynx curse? Well, to answer that question, we have to look at a couple of things. First of all, we have to look at the age of these people when they signed to Lynx.
Bonito.
Asem signed to Lynx around 2006 or 2007. He was a teenager at the time. Kuame Eugene signed to Lynx when he was like 19. Mzvee signed to Lynx when she was like 18. I don't know what age Easy signed. I think she may have been older when she signed. Kidi signed to Lynx when he was still in university. He was a year ahead of me or so. And when he had Say You Love Me, he was still driving around in school. But you can see a trend. Most of them were teenagers when they signed, which is a normal thing. Okay, this is a normal thing labels do. Finding a teenage person is way better than finding an older person because they are easier to control.
And I didn't hear that, but...
Second thing is the fact that Lynx is a label that does almost everything for the artist. Richie even answered this himself in an interview where he listed all the departments of the label and what they do for the artists. They have departments that do the clothes, they have departments that do their BBLs, they have departments that do all the... I'll just play the video. What am I doing? I'll just put the video right here.
We have a business development manager, we have administrative manager, A&R department, then we have a promo team, then we have a branding team, then we have a style team.
And so obviously if they leave the label, they're not going to do as well because they don't have people on payroll doing all these things for them.
I need Ghanaians to stop being so hard on artists who leave the label and expecting them to perform at the same level they were performing at when they were on the label.
Because Lynx system is like a real pop star engine. Like when they take a kid and they do everything, they write all the songs, they do all the branding, they make you look how they want you to look like and put you in front of the people, and then you become big. They have the real Disney pop star formula down, and then they just slot you in and then the rest is done. Like Mzvee, most of her songs, a huge number of her songs when she was at Lynx were written for her. This is not a bad thing, this is no shade at Mzvee. People don't understand the fact that there are songwriters who write songs for artists. Like somebody like Beyonce, you check her songs, there are like 24 writers on one song, and in the whole song she's saying one word. So people must stop judging artists who don't write their own songs. It's not a problem. Justin Bieber's Baby, 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 oh, he didn't write one word of that song. The song was given to him like food to eat.
I have to like wait for them to write mine down, and I try to help out with melodies. But
so she wasn't hiding it. It's a thing that everybody knew. But the fact still remains, if you don't write or you don't know how to write and then you leave the people who are writing for you, you are going to suffer. Artists like Kidi or Kuame Eugene or some of the newer guys, they all know how to write their own songs. Like Kidi and Kuame Eugene are producers themselves. So they probably won't have a problem when it comes to the music side of things if they happen to leave the label. But still, what does their age have to do with it? Because even if you're 35 years old, it can still happen to you, right?
So when the artist loses this and they are working on their own, it will take time for them to be able to build such a strong team and operate on that same level.
Well, the age is important because these people get signed as teenagers and they grow up in this system where the label makes sure that the only thing you think about is music, because they don't want you to worry about anything else. They do everything else for you so that you can focus on the music. And so growing up like this and getting used to everybody taking care of everything for you, and the worst scenario is when they become famous very fast, like Ziggy. Ziggy got famous very fast. He was still in university when the song came out. That kind of thing will fuck you up, and this is beyond music. Like forget about music. Like as a human being, spending those very important years in your life where like you become 18 and you're becoming a man or a woman, and you're in a system where everything is taken care of for you behind the scenes, your self-sufficiency will be fucked up. Once again, it's to go beyond music and bleed into your life in general. And I think that's the bigger situation that goes on with Lynx. And not even just Lynx, a lot of these labels, like a lot of labels who sign very young artists and have this pop star machine. Because if it's somebody who is older and they've had some experience in life, when they leave the label, they have that, you know, that experience and self-sufficiency to move on and figure things out themselves. But a lot of people don't, and it's not just Lynx, it's a label thing. It happens everywhere, and a lot of them try but they just can't. Like Ziggy tried to do it, but a lot of the music he dropped were just copies of You Say Waiting, as I mentioned before. Even if you have the knowledge of how to promote your song or do all those things, you don't have the balls because at that age the label system and your life are very much intertwined. So when they leave the label, they might know what to do, but they can't do it well. And I don't have the facts on this, okay? I don't know how much Lynx is involved with the artists' lives, but if you sign a teenager, I'm willing to bet you're involved in their life in some way. A lot of the grooming that the label does for you, they do it musically and nothing else. They groom you to become a good artist, you know, a performing artist in most cases, because most people are not writing their songs. So when you leave the label and nobody's handling you anymore, what the fuck are you going to do?
The game don't wait, but for the great.
Now, I'm not saying this is 100% the rule and that maybe if somebody does it the opposite way, then they will succeed, or that if somebody does it the Lynx or the label way, they won't succeed when they leave the label. Everybody's career path is different, but so far with Lynx, there's a clear trend that we can follow. And one last thing that Magraheb made a great video about: why don't the Lynx artists have their own YouTube channels? Like, having your own channel will give you more identity. If people are subscribing, they know they're subscribing to you. I don't know, it looks like Lynx just wants more control, I don't know, but that's one of the big things. If you don't have your own channel, when you leave the label, what will you do with the videos that you have? People have to go on Lynx Entertainment to go and watch your music videos. Like, I'm sure they can have some kind of clause in the deal where you have your own channel, but they own the channel, and maybe if you're leaving the label, you have an option to buy out the channel. Something, I don't know, something. But hey, I've not run a label before. What the fuck can I say?
It's like magic.
I still won't ask you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will ask you to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about Lynx. Jesus Christ, why do I talk so fast? Let me know what you think about Lynx Entertainment. Let me know what you think about this whole thing. Let me know if you think I'm wrong, and if you have any other extra points, or if you have any disagreements, whatever, let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys soon in another video.
I'll never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe. People are gonna never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe. Feeling my vibe.